Hi everyone, today we're going to the Isle of Bute.
The boats were like big proper steamers back then.
You get sandy hands. There's fishies.
That's so I see.
How retro. Who's that? Are you waving?
There's no lids, so
Okay.
just keep them over here.
What'd you see? So we're just arriving into Rothesay now on the Isle of Bute, and our ferry from Weems Bay to Rothesay, it cost £46 return for a day return, and that was with our car, 2 adults and an infant. You don't book onto a particular sailing, you just turn up and join the queue to get on. The crossing takes about half an hour, just over half an hour, and the ferries run all day from around about 7 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock at night. How was the crossing?
It was pretty quick. I think I spent half of it in the queue for the cafe.
What are you looking forward to about Rothesay?
I don't know, I've done zero research as usual.
Neil
I'm
hasn't
just
ever been
here
to Rothesay.
because you've arranged it. I haven't been though, because I'm not from the West. And we don't know about these places.
You have been on a Calmac
I
before.
have been on a Calmac before, yeah.
The ramp's going down now, so let's go. Here's our ferry heading back to Weems Bay. Hi!
Loch Striven.
Loch Striven.
No, nice to see, like, you can't see it, but like that loch there, but round there, that's like the bit we're calling Tribe. That is.
Oh yeah.
Like up that way.
So that's like Dunoon's just on the other side of that peninsula.
But Dunoon's are way up round up.
Yeah. So this is us looking over to Rothesay, which is the largest town on the Isle of Bute. And it's where the ferry comes into. And the town of Rothesay, it became a popular seaside resort in the Victorian times when people would get the steamboats down from Glasgow, down the Clyde, and spend their holidays here. And that's where the phrase "doon the water" comes from, if you've ever heard that, to describe people going on their holidays down the sort of Clyde coast area. It all started in the Victorian times. But as time went on, there was a train line developed, and nowadays people can get the train straight from Glasgow to Weems Bay and go on the ferry to Rothesay. So if you don't have a car, you can get over quite easily. We've brought our car over today because we want to go to Ettrick Bay, which is on the other side of the island, and it has a lovely sandy beach. We've walked around the esplanade to this little beach here, and it's a really nice flat path you can walk on with the pram, but it's like a pebbly beach here, and there's lots of jellyfish and seaweed. But Ettrick Bay is like a beautiful sandy beach, so that's where we're hopefully having our picnic in a wee while.
That's more like an English style build, that.
Yeah, they're all quite different, aren't they?
Up here.
So what's your first impression of Rothesay then?
Very nice. We've obviously not really, we just parked in the middle, but I haven't really looked at the very middle. But that's alright.
It's quite peaceful today.
Yeah.
It's still, what time is it? Like 11:30?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, it's 12 now. Do you see any fishies? Woo! So we've just
Nice
realised that the ferry we came over was called the Argyle and this one is called the Bute.
So together they are.
Argyle and Bute.
I think a lot of folk have got access to boats.
Yeah.
See, if you were just wanting to nip over and not relying on the ferries.
Would you buy a boat if you lived here?
I'd be quite scared of a boat. I've always found
What,
it a bit
operating
scary.
it yourself?
Yeah, because like you don't have the same control because the water pushes you around and stuff.
The sea is its own thing, isn't
Yeah.
it? This makes it something.
Although, because I've never really, apart from that one time we got a boat on Lake
Oh
Windermere.
yeah, we did drive a boat once, didn't
Yeah,
we?
that was very
On
slow.
Lake
though.
Windermere.
That's the only time I've driven a
That
boat.
was quite scary. We got caught in a bit of a storm, didn't we?
Did we? Oh, it did rain, didn't it?
raining when we were out
I
in
remember
the
being hard
middle
when
of
you
the lake.
came back in to drop it off, but that's because somebody else was messing about in front of us.
So my mum's just arrived and she's brought some photos with her of when she used to come on holiday here in Rothesay when she was a wee girl, and the photographer would be on the street and snapping photos of them all as they walked past, and then they would buy the photos. So this is her and my gran here in Rothesay. What year would that have been?
I think that would have been maybe 1968. I think I would look about 10 or 11.
Yeah, probably
68 or 69.
1968 or 69. And then this was another one as well of them walking down the esplanade eating a wee ice cream. That was probably around the same time, was it? Or a bit earlier?
I think it probably was.
Maybe a couple of years before?
Have I got a different outfit on?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's probably a year or two before then.
And then this one was taken round to Ettrick Bay where we're going later on for our picnic. And that was her aunt. And they had stopped in the car to wash the car from the stream water. How was the Victorian toilets?
They were very Victorian.
They're actually a tourist attraction on Rothesay.
It's all like fancy urinals and stuff.
Is it? Did you take any clips?
Mm-hmm.
This is Lola. Lola.
That building there, that's the Discovery Centre, which used to be, I think it was called the Winter Gardens. And it was a theatre when I was a wee girl in the 1960s. And I remember one time I stayed at the Royal Hotel with my aunt and uncle. And they had tickets to see the famous Glasgow comedian Lex McLean there. So they took me along, but it was very risky, you know, and it really wasn't for children. But I was there anyway, and that was a big night. Oh, my aunt and uncle and their friends. Oh, there was a big crowd of them all staying at the Royal Hotel, and they all absolutely loved it. You know, that was a big night here.
So when did you start coming here on holiday?
Probably 1964, 65. My brother was a baby, possibly 64.
And what do you remember about the journey and arriving here?
Oh, we used to get a taxi into Central Station and then a train from Central down to to Weems Bay. And the station at Weems Bay was amazing. It's still like that to this day. It's all, you know, wooden and very ornate. It's beautiful. And I always remember you walked along the wooden slats down onto the pier and you could see the water below. And the boats were like big proper steamers back then. It wasn't car ferries that you went on. And we arrived here and we would either get a taxi along to Port Valentine where we were staying for 2 weeks or a bus. All our luggage was sent on in advance through, must have been the railway or the boating company.
And would you come every year?
Oh yeah, every
What
year.
sort of time of year?
June, it was always June. We came for 2 weeks, and we were really based along at Port Bannatyne rather than Rothesay, but we would come here maybe a couple of times, 2 or 3 times in the week or the fortnight, just to wander about the shops. There was a Woolworths on Montague Street, or we would get the tour. My dad used to like to take the round Bute tour bus that's always stopped at Kingarth Hotel on the other side of the island near Kilcatton Bay, and the tour bus company would arrange for all the passengers to go into the hotel for tea and scones, and my dad and my brother just loved all that. And then another time, excursion would be to hire a rowing boat along at Port Bannatyne, and we would go out in the rowing boat for an hour or two. We used to love doing that. My dad would row it, and there was always lovely yachts moored round there in the bay, and he would sail through, he would row through all the different fancy yachts,
And does it feel different coming back now, or does it still have the same sort of feeling?
To me, it still has the same feeling, with a hint of today, obviously. But I can still feel it. Still got a lot of memories. In fact, look at that picture there. That looks like maybe that building there.
Yeah, a really
doesn't
flat top
it?
building.
Yeah, look.
So that was probably round about here.
Yeah, I think so. Doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like exactly that.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at it's that
the same
building
shop
there.
fronts, yeah.
Is that one there?
Yeah, yeah. And then the darker one, yeah. The darker sandstone. That other photo is from over there.
This one here?
Yeah, see the stone in the wall? On the gable end? That's from over there, look.
The church?
Yeah.
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 And that was all just photographers on the street?
That was part of the whole holiday vibe. There'd be photographers wandering up and down here, and you would see them coming and you'd be like, oh God, no. And then they would take your picture. But my mum would always go they would give you a wee ticket with a number on it, and my mum would always go and...
Into a shop?
Shop. Further along, you would go to see the photos, and my mum would always buy them, of course. And it's actually not lovely for me now to look back on all of these, isn't it? Look, it really is.
I love that one because of the dresses and all that.
Yeah.
I wonder where that was.
Grace Moor, I don't know. It must be around
It must
here.
be around here because it would be on the wide pavement.
It's either here or at that block down there.
Yeah.
This was always where the photographer hung out.
Yeah.
And you know another thing? All the gardens here used to be full of palm trees.
Oh yeah?
But
Have they taken them out?
No, I think...
There's still some over there.
There's a few, but it used to be all palm trees. I think the weather, the cold winters and the storms have destroyed a lot of them over the years.
But the climate here is a bit warmer, isn't it?
Yeah, the Gulf Stream. The Gulf Stream. Yeah. Because my mum used to come here before she was married and stay along at Port Bannatyne because she had been ill and her doctor told her to come here because it had very healing.
The warmer climate.
Yeah, it was good for people with chest problems. It was a gentle place,
And so you wouldn't have a car when you were
No, we didn't have a car. You either walked everywhere or you got a bus. My dad preferred for us to walk everywhere, of course.
It's the Aberdonian in him.
Yep. And we did. We walked for miles. We would walk from here down to Port Bannatyne, which probably doesn't seem a lot now, but when you were wee, it was. It was a long way,
Gardens are lovely,
aren't they? They're so well kept, so vibrant. I mean, it's always been like that, I must say.
Hello.
There's a lot of nostalgia here for me, there is, between staying round at Port Bannatyne with my mum and dad and my brother, and then staying at the Royal Hotel in Rothesay with my aunt and uncle. You know, there's a lot of memories. I've actually got more photos at home, but I just didn't have time to look them out.
And then I remember coming when we were kids.
Yeah, we would come down.
Get the ferry from Colin usually.
That's right.
With Jerry, I remember.
Yeah.
Which was my grand sister. And we would spend the day over here.
That's right.
And go back.
It had a lot of memories for all of my mum's family.
Yeah.
You know, there was a lot of association with Rothesay. Because a lot of people in Glasgow will have the same though. Because it was where people went. You either went to Rothesay or you went to, I don't know, Millport or Arran. You know, it was just, people didn't go abroad, they came down the water, you know, they did. It was a big deal. And it is nostalgic for a lot of people, definitely is. And, you know, in a lot of ways, it's really not changed.
No.
Even more so if you get around to Port Valentine.
Yeah.
It has not changed, in my mind. It's lovely though, for me it's a good thing, you know, to see it like that.
You get really good views.
You've got
the Isle of Bute, you've got Loch Striven, I can't remember the rest of them.
And it's quite sheltered, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very
It's never
sheltered.
Normally very like rough weather or anything coming here, is it?
No, I think they do get like storms in the winter, but on the whole I think it's quite a gentle. Look at all the palm trees, you know, the flowers. You know, they're amazing. They do it well. I think it is starting to revive itself as well.
Yeah,
you
there's
know?
a lot of new like businesses and things.
Yeah, yeah.
Would you ever live here?
Oh, there's a good point. I could be tempted. I could be.
Yeah, will we head round to Ettrick Bay now?
Yeah. Set up camp for the afternoon.
Well, there's loads of buckets and stuff. Look, there's one you can make ice cream for and stuff. Picnic spot. Hummus and olive taffy with red pasta.
guess that's goat fell. So Morgan, what are you making?
Cheese and crackers.
Was that for me? Is it broken?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. I get the broken biscuits.
So there's red fox and chili jam and a rosemary cracker.
Rosemary. What else we got? Sea salt.
Sea salt. And we've got smoked cheese and cranberry with Wensleydale with cranberry.
Where's Wallace? Or is it Gromit? I don't know who's who. I assume Gromit's the dog.
All those rosemary ones are broken. Is that the ones you dropped?
Yes. I assume so.
These are the ones from Costco and they're really, really nice.
We had a bottle of chippy. We tried to open a bottle.
No, we just
What have you got?
And the other one, I just like.
Oh what? Magic. Oh no, it's not working. Is that on you?
Oh, yeah.
Can you get some of the sand out? Think you can get the sand out of that part?
Oh, you're so close.
Yeah.
Right. Let's go again.
Oh.
3,
Good you want. Oh, that was
You're
rubbish.
very good
You
at
had to
it.
go down to the water, didn't you, and get water to put in it to get a
Yeah,
good
to-
snap.
Yeah, to make it like.
Oh.
There's lots of people on paddle boards. It's a very calm day today, so it's a good day for them doing things like that.
Thank you.
Whoa, what is that? You get sandy hands. Sandy hands. Whoa.
You can also see it coming in. See if you stand on this edge and just look down.
Whoa.
I thought she'd be weird about it, but she is.
It's actually warm.
The sun must have heated this bit because it's
Yeah. Is that nice water? Oh. Will we walk along here?
There's fishes.
That's so I see.
Right, let's go over here.
Is it?
Amber's enjoying it.
Mm-hmm. See all the camper vans? There's a lot of people parked up. Mm-hmm. Oh, Lola!
Come on, Lola.
What hills are they?
That's Aaron.
Oh, that's Arran, so that's like Goat Fell and all that. So the tide is almost up at our picnic spot, so I think we're going to have to move now. So we've just finished at the picnic and we're heading off in the car again. It was a really nice afternoon. Amber was loving playing in the water, weren't you? But now you're all tired. So we're just going to do a little drive round of the island to get our bearings a wee bit.
That's quite a nice little view. Nice smooth water.
No, it's been a really calm day.
Like a mill pond,
Yep.
as they say.
In Titanic.
I don't think I've ever seen a mill pond, but hey.
So we've just parked up at Bute Forest. This little part is called Moss Wood, and it's like a community forest. The community all decided to finance buying this part of the woodland here in Bute, and this is called the Poetry Trail. There's nice picnic tables here. Yeah, I wonder what that's for. Wonder if you see squirrels or something. Yeah, it's some kind of hide, maybe for birds or squirrels. So you can see red squirrels, bank voles or hedgehogs here. And they've only had red squirrels since 2022. Before that, they hadn't seen any red squirrels for 17 years. The Hewlett's Nest.
The toilet? What poems?
There was an old owl who lived in a tree. He sat upon a branch so all the world he'd see. He looked at a cow, he looked at a bee, he looked at a mouse, but he winked at me. What does the owl say? Twit twoo! Twit twoo!
It's a toilet.
Is it?
It's really hot.
Oh yeah, it's a toilet. Wonder what this was.
At least it's made a wee trail.
Oh look, here's a swing, Amber. Do you want to play on the swing? Whee! Another poem. You can pause to read. There's a little campfire set up over there. Yeah. It's like a little art classroom or something.
Don't touch anything.
No, no, no.
Stand there.
Does anyone know what this is? Oh well, have you enjoyed your day in Rothesay?
Apart from the fact
On
you're
the
covered
Isle
in
of
sand.
Bute. What, you're covered in sand?
Look at sand everywhere. Of course, it gets everywhere. I need to look up the exact quote.
Yeah, it's been a really nice wee day. But the day just goes so quickly and there's only so many ferries, so we have to go and try and get the ferry in a wee while. I think it would be nice to come and spend a few days here, do you?
Yeah, if you weren't. I think the looming threat of knowing you've always got to catch your ferries is the biggest problem.
Yeah, it means you can't really relax.
Yeah. But no, that's nice.
The beach was lovely.
What do you call it's busy? Rothesay is busy. But
Rothesay
once
is
you're out
busy.
in the town, it's pretty, everywhere's pretty quiet.
Yeah.
Low key.
So we've got this little information sign for identifying what your leaves are. So this one we've picked up here, I think that's an alder. And that was around these little trees here. Does that seem right? Got a chippy for tea from Zavaroni's and we're going to try and eat it in the car in the ferry queue. Our dinner was wrapped in newspaper. How retro.
I still don't work out. I hate the polystyrene things, you know?
The polystyrene tubs for your chips.
Yeah, whatever it's
It
called.
does make everything quite soggy, right? This girl wants a chippy, a chip. passes so quickly, you don't realise.
Having a picnic was such a nice thing to do as well, because we've not done that for years.
No.
Got a perfect day for it. Albert enjoyed it.
It means you're not relying on that's us off the ferry now. It was a quick crossing and actually quite quiet tonight, so there was no hassle getting back over to the mainland. We all really enjoyed our day trip to Rothesay and exploring the Isle of Bute. We'll definitely go back. I'd like to spend a couple of days over there maybe at some point. It was really nice getting the chance to look at all the old photos with my mum and find the spot that they were taken in all those years ago. That was really, really nice. And the beach was just lovely, and Amber loved it. And she's really tired now, so we're heading home. We're due to get back about 9 o'clock. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please leave a comment or like the video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Say bye. Bye. Bye.